Everything is coming out. Now I peel off rice. It's coming out. It's coming out. So much over. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Aso-oke. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Today we are going to be making a video on how to stone your Aso-oke, or how to make a stone pattern on your clothes. So for a start, I will be using this stone board. This is my stoning board, and as you can see, it consists of about 5 patterns. Other boards might come with a single pattern, but this board is my favorite because it consists of different patterns which you can use differently. So now I'll begin by pouring my stones on the board. This is the stones I'll be using. These are good rhino stones. I'll pour a little bit on the board. I'll make do of this for now, and I can add later if it's not enough. This is a foam I'll be using for spreading. There's a sponge for it, but I'm using this foam, so I'll use it to spread the stone on the board. As you can see, I will spread the stone on the board all around the patterns. Move it up and down. Just spread it so the stone can settle in the small tiny holes on the board. As you can see, these little holes are for the stone, so I'll just keep on spreading with the foam. I'll spread properly all around the patterns on the board. I'll just continue this process till they are all arranged. As you can see, there are still some little holes. You can see some holes are still empty without stones. Don't worry about that. We'll come back to that later. Let's just concentrate on filling the other patterns with the stones. So we fill them. We'll come back to the empty stones later. We just continue spreading. Now guys, I'm through with spreading the stones. You can see some black spots and empty holes on the board. Those black spots are stones that are turned on the wrong side, so all we have to do now is to turn them to the right side and fill in this empty hole with the stones. And I'll be using these tweezers for that. I'll start by filling in the empty stones and then turning the stones that are wrongly turned to the right side. As you can see, I'll turn the stones to the right side. Also fill in the empty holes. I'll do that for all the patterns of the board using this picker, or tweezers rather. Sorry about that, I don't really know what it's called, but I know it's either called tweezers or picker. So guys, we continue on turning the stones, filling in the empty holes also all around the different patterns on the board. Please take notes guys, the unturning of the stones and filling in of the empty holes can also be done with your hands, whichever way you feel is easier, but to me this is the easiest way. That's why I'm using it. It's faster this way to me. So if you feel using your hands to unturn the stones and fill up the empty spaces in the board can be faster with your hands, then that's fine. And also guys, this process is going to take a lot of time because we are doing it one by one, turning the stones one by one, picking them up, unturning them, filling up the empty holes one by one. It's going to take a long period of time, but it's worth it. So just keep going, just keep turning and unturning, filling up the empty space all around the board. So guys, as you can see, I'm done with filling in with the stones and turning the unturned stones. You can see is all shining and well arranged. So now we're going to the next section, which is taping. So guys, this is the tape I'll be using for covering the board. This is a little piece I cut out. Normally it's bigger than this, so I'm going to use this on just 3 patterns on the board. So I'll peel a little bit and open up the tape a little bit on one side. You can see there's a part with that has gum. That's the part I'm going to be laying on the board. These are the 3 patterns I'll be using. So I will take the tape now, peel a little bit more, and place the side with the gum on top of the board on the stones. As you can see, I place the part that has the gum on the stones. And now I'll start peeling off the paper from the tape as I press down the tape to the board with my hand. As you can see, I peel and I press down with my hand, making sure the tape is lying smooth on the board. As you can see, I'll do that slowly, carefully, and gently as possible. So now I'm done with that. I'm just using my hands to make sure the tape is lying smooth on the board. And now I'll leave for a few minutes. After that, after doing so, I'm gonna take the board and overturn it to the other side. As you can see, I removed the extra stones on the remaining 2 patterns. Now I'm gonna use my hands to beat the board. As you can see, I'll hit the board with my hand. Doing so, I'm pulling off the stones from the board to the tip. As you can see, I'm beating the board, that is pulling off the stones from the board on to the tip. Now I'll turn to the other side. Guess it's time to peel off the tip. I'll start peeling off the tip from the board. As you can see, guys, all the stones in the board are now on the tip. As you can see, it is beautiful. Oh my god, you can see how arranged and neat they all look on the tip. I'm going to do this very slowly. As you can see, I'll lay it down. And now I'm going to take the paper I peeled off from the tip earlier, the white paper. I'm going to use it to cover up these stones. I'll use it to cover up the stones. Yeah, this is it. I'll use it to cover up the stones. Lay it down slowly. Make sure it is lying smooth. Now I'll press down with my hands. This process is necessary if you aren't putting the stones, the patterns, as the stones pattern on your fabric instantly. But if you want to put it on your fabric, no need of covering it up. Just cut off and place on your fabric. But if you want to use it later for future purposes, you can just open up on the side and cut off the pattern you want, and you're good to go. I'm sure most of us know how to apply this on our fabric. Is either you use your pressing iron, your B6000 gum, or you use a heat machine to apply it on your fabric, your Aso-oke, your whatever clothes you want to style it on. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. I love you.